Hello. Hi guys. How are you? Okay. Hello. How are you guys doing? Hi. Welcome to the live stream. Sorry.
Introduce yourself.
Hello. Yeah. Hi. I'm Spencer Macpherson. I'm here for the Northern Rescue live stream. Unfortunately, we're not sure Evan. We're not sure Evan could be with us today, but we got Scout. There's no Henry, but that's all right. Oh wait.
Is there some technical problem?
Yeah, we got some technical.
I'll just see. If that's that's the problem right there. I'll fix that.
Yeah, get it going.
There you go. Well, since I'm here,
Oh,
can I just stay?
yeah, it's
all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
It's fine.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Northern Rescue live stream.
How are y'all doing?
I've never done one of these actually. Oh, Brazil loves you right off the bat. We love Brazil. Look at my Brazil fan page is going ham right now.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, no, not Spencer. Just Evan.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
All right, man. What have you been up to today?
Well, I'm having my coffee, and I'm here.
Are you coffee?
So guys, we've got some fun news here. We are number 1 family drama on the IMDb list.
Wait, number
1.
Wow.
Yeah. I think two weeks in a row now.
Can't say I'm surprised.
No, I mean it's like, of course, but still, like, what? That's pretty big. And it's all because of you guys. So we want to thank you.
And because of this guy's performance.
And this guy.
Oh, come on.
All right, come on.
Wanna get out of here?
Yeah.
So these ones are coming up too, like that, or no?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Lynn.
Oh yes. Hello, Lynn.
Hello, Lynn. Hello, Tori.
Sweden's in the house.
Sweden is in the house.
Sweden.
Yes, I love it. Amy, Laura
Amy?
Elizabeth Jones. Hey, hello. How are you, Laura?
Hi, hello.
We got Amber from Perry Sound.
Oh, Amber from
Amber.
Perry Sound. Did we didn't run into each other at all in Perry Sound? I don't know. Why she not answering me?
We loved shooting in Perry Sound.
Yeah.
Perry Sound's amazing.
Yes.
And yeah, it was a total. It was awesome.
It was a paradise, if you will.
A utopia.
paradise.
A paradise.
You should have I feel like a radio station where you can have sound effects.
Ecuador.
Oh, okay.
Boo, 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 boo. Ecuador.
Sally.
Texas.
Oh.
Texas is in the house.
Here, Sophia's watched the show twice now.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much, Sophia.
Thank you.
I'm glad you've watched the show. Wow, why not 3 times is what I'm wondering. But do you still talk to people from Degrassi?
Yeah, still good friends. Bunch of them.
Who's your best friend from Degrassi? I wasn't on Degrassi, by the way. So.
Probably Aaron.
The roommate.
Aaron Kazan and my roommate.
Mm.
But enough about that.
I like talking about Degrassi, though.
But you know what I like talking about?
Oh. Limitless. Oh, the rescue.
Oh, France. Bonjour.
West Virginia. Argentina.
Mountain Mama. Ireland.
Ireland.
Let me hear it.
I can't really do a good Irish.
I can't do that good.
I wish I could.
Surprisingly.
It's my favorite accent.
I mean,
hands down.
unless any casting directors are watching, great Irish accent I can do. Every accent. Oh, yeah.
That was it. What was that? Oh, yeah.
Big Robert Sheehan fan.
Yeah, I'm
you
a massive Robert Sheehan fan.
I feel like you'd probably be able to get it.
Oh, we now have a competition. People have seen it 4 times.
4 times.
So we got 5. 5 in the house. We have
So
5.
I have a question then for those of you who have had multiple viewings. Anything you've picked up on upon a second watch, like any sort of little Easter eggs? Maybe we can validate you. Maybe we can't, but you know,
little nuances,
yeah, little
if
things.
you will.
Still talk to the rain cast.
Yes, I do. I love the Raincast. Yeah, I think they're doing like a convention. But I'm not. But
But he's here. More
But I'm
importantly.
here. But yeah, I love them. They're amazing.
Spencer hashtag cried watching it. Well, that's
Really?
good.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's-
As much as we don't want to see you cry.
No, but I mean, that would be the goal, I would think.
I think.
Yeah, I would hope
ultimately.
so. You know,
Laugh,
I
cry.
cried. My mom cried. My mom messaged me
cried.
when she watched it, and
My mom
she cried, and I love that.
My dad.
I have a question that started off for you two gentlemen. What ways are you like your character, and which ways are you not like your character?
Go ahead, Scout.
I'd say that how am I like my character? I have two sisters in real life. I'm the youngest.
I never took that in.
Taylor, yeah.
I do have two sisters.
And I think that there's like a dynamic having like two sisters, having like I don't know, having sisters. It kind of like creates a certain comfortability with growing up with girls, and I think that Scout has that in his character. But there's a lot of differences too. I mean, I'm not a sports player in the slightest.
You don't wrestle?
I don't wrestle.
Wow.
I mean, contrary to no, I don't. But I mean, it works really well on the show. Like when I was a bit like nervous before I saw it, but then as soon as I did, I was like, oh my gosh, I buy it.
Yeah, it was good.
So
Henry and I quite similar actually. Both dorks. Charming. You know, is that what you just, well, you know, I certainly similarities with how he is with girls. You know, he shows them respect and he treats them well. He's not some, you know, playa, and he goes the whole 9 yards with dates and stuff. Not that I necessarily go the whole. I don't set up picnics and dance while I do it, but yeah, no, I think Henry and I are quite similar actually in all the good ways.
Evan a lot of the time would like bring his like some of his own like comedy and bits to his scenes, and it really adds like so much. I think that it honestly makes Henry one of my favorite characters watching it.
Well, thank you.
Because there's a lot of, you know, knowing Evan, you just are like, oh my gosh.
We've actually known each other for quite a while.
Yeah, this is our third thing we've done together, our third project together.
We did met on
American
Gothic.
Where we were.
I sold him some drugs.
Yeah, he sold me some like heroin. I was like a
Ooh.
disgusting heroin junkie.
And I wasn't.
Yeah,
I was
no.
just a good.
Yeah, you're
trying to
supposed to
get
be a
to
really
college.
likable guy. You just
I was a Henry.
yeah.
And then Brotherhood.
Brotherhood, yeah. Which Brotherhood is like a true story. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like it's a tragedy. A bunch of like a boys' camp.
Yes.
They go on a war canoe trip and it ends up capsizing and they all.
I mean, not that we're trying to branch off on anything else, but movie's coming out shortly and you can catch us both in it.
Yeah,
Might as well. Yeah, Brotherhood.
Directed by Richard Bell.
Mm-hmm. Starring Jake Manley.
Who is
Woo!
on The Order, which is on Netflix. And that is another.
But what else is on Netflix?
Northern Rescue.
Laura Jones wants to know what favorite TV show you're watching right now.
Oh, you're gonna do Umbrella.
Oh yeah, I love The Umbrella Academy, but I'm not watching it right now.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, I watched it twice.
I'm not really watching anything. Like I'm always watching The Office. It's just my bedtime. That of Friends. It's the best thing ever.
You know what I just started last night is True Detective.
With Mahershala?
No, the
first
original. I've
season?
never seen the original season.
Oh,
so
man,
I'm just,
yeah,
I'm,
you're in for a
like,
treat.
I'm so excited. That's actually like probably the rest of my day once the cake and water.
I think
Brazil would like to know if Spencer is Team Henry.
Oh, I'm so Team Henry.
now you know what's interesting about the Team Henry tag, which I love. What's like? It's like, what's the other team? You know what I mean? Like,
I guess.
Are you Team Henry? No.
Steve Lund's
that's
character.
for, do you want Henry to succeed or not?
Oh, okay.
Right? It's for Team Henry.
Henry versus every other man.
Yeah. Henry versus everybody.
Henry
yeah.
versus Scout.
I'm gonna get that shirt. Henry versus everybody. Henry versus Scout. England. Oh, I love it. England is up in here.
How? Liverpool. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry too.
Switzerland
Indiana.
loves you. Well, we love Switzerland.
Argentina.
Have you ever been to England? Been to London?
I've been to London. I really want to go back. one of my favorite
Wanna go sometime?
places in the world. Yeah, let's go.
Want to go to day?
I'm doing nothing.
I have a question for you guys from this
Yeah, come on, check.
Amalia Williamson character.
Who's this?
Amalia Williamson.
Amalia.
Okay. Question for Spencer: what's the last film you'd seen, and give a critical analysis of it? Break it down,
What did I see?
and give a shout out to it.
What was the name again?
Amalia.
Amalia.
Williamson.
Most recent film I saw in theaters was Captain Marvel. I just saw that on like Thursday, and I liked it quite a bit actually.
Huh.
I didn't think it was like, I think it was like a very like middle tier Marvel movie. Like I wouldn't say it's like the best Marvel movie, but I really like Brie Larson, and yeah, it was an enjoyable little like popcorn flick. What did you think about Captain Marvel? You saw it too.
I was not all that impressed, and I'm actually pretty easily impressed with that stuff. I don't watch comics, I don't do anything like that, so I'm not like, oh, they got that wrong and that was wrong. It felt flat to me. I don't know, like, and I love Marvel, and it wasn't the worst movie ever. And I thought Sam Jackson was great, and I thought Brie was good, but it's just the whole movie. I just kind of felt like it
wasn't very
for me.
focused. That's one thing I will say. It was
Yep.
kind of just like a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Act 1, 2, and 3 were just like so.
You haven't seen Us?
I haven't. I'm seeing it. Maybe tonight. I'm not sure.
We saw it.
Is it good?
Yes.
I love Get Out. We're just talking movies here, guys.
Okay, so let me throw out countries you've been to in the world. People want to know. Anywhere cool? Have you been to Germany? That's one question.
No, not.
No.
Love to go.
Want to go tonight?
We're gonna do a backpacking trip.
South Africa?
I haven't been.
I've been to South Africa.
Love to go there.
Both been to London.
Been to London. I've been to Paris or France.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I've been to Mexico.
Yep, same.
Been all around the States.
Yep.
Love the States.
Favorite scene from season 1?
Oh. Favorite scene we're in, or favorite scene overall?
They didn't say.
They didn't say.
Why don't you do both? Do scene you're in?
Favorite scene I'm in is the one with Michelle Nolden.
Where you're playing guitar?
Where I'm playing guitar
Oh, that's a great scene.
in the flashback, because like I'm not really a musician, and I kind of think that I managed to trick a couple people, which I'm happy
This guy's
with.
so humble. Great
Yeah.
singer. Great musician.
Shucks. But my favorite scene overall. Oh, you go and you get back to me.
Scene with me. Man, it's tough because any scene with Eliana and Amalia were just so fun on the day. As
Mhm.
far as actually the scene itself, it was just always so fun filming with them. I mean, the whole water fight, and then
That was a lot of fun.
that whole day was fun. And then the truth or dare and everything. That whole thing was fun. I also liked the party scene where we were all outside.
Oh yeah, you know what I loved was the fight scene between me and
Oh yeah,
between me and Christian.
There was a vibe on set that day.
I actually kind of got injured in like real life,
Oh,
but like it was fun. Fun.
but it's a great production. We
Yeah, no, it was great. It was
super
great.
safe.
it was fun.
And scene overall,
Can you give a shout out to Supergroup?
Supergroup.
They were our music supervisors.
Oh, yeah.
Tracks. What do you think of
Super
music?
group.
Just super group.
Also, what I want to bring up now, which I actually haven't said to a DC TV team, who's in the room currently, the opening credits are probably my favorite opening
They're
credits on
amazing.
anything ever.
They're so.
I
good.
love it. Mother, like,
the shots. It's just like
yeah, it's so good.
It made it feel very real when I watched the opening credits. I was like, wow.
It totally set the tone for the show. You just all of a sudden were like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's next?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Love it.
Yes.
Speaking of loving it, Dylan Vance has watched this season 5 times.
Come on.
5 times.
We're going to get some proof up in here. 30 times.
It's like a live stream. Watching it 5 times. I love that.
Isabel asks, when Scout met the bear in the woods, how could it look so much like a bear?
It was a real bear.
No.
Yeah. Her name was Ursula.
Yep.
Beautiful, 25 years old, I believe. 25 years young, rather. Yeah, just like it was awesome. Yeah, it was a real bear. There was a lot of like interesting like things while we were working with it. Like there was like an area that it had to stay in, and if you crossed like a certain line, like you couldn't do that.
Again,
Couldn't get
super
into
safe
space.
production.
Yeah, very safe, very safe.
Putting cast
This
first.
is, yeah. But I mean, like, yeah, it was incredible.
The bear's been
Never-
acting for like years.
Yeah.
Right? Like 25 years.
It's
or
been in a
something
lot of
crazy.
stuff. It's like, yeah. But
I believe it's the original Yogi. Or is that not? Did I get that wrong?
yeah, no, I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Yeah, I did the mocap for the
Nice. I auditioned for Boo Boo. I didn't get it.
No,
No.
I thought you were sure.
Gorilla. I love gorillas. I think they're so cool.
Not for anacondas.
No. I really have a genuine fear of alligators or crocodiles.
Mm.
They're dinosaurs. They're literally dinosaurs that live now.
Yeah, totally.
And like if you ran into a shark in the water, maybe get away or it would test you. Alligator, vicious, coming for you, eating you. Dinner, seconds, it's over. It's
over.
awful.
Yeah, the snap.
Mm.
The snap is it's vicious.
A few questions about season 2.
A lot of season 2 better happens here.
Yeah. So you want to? So what's happening with season 2? What can you
Well, guys, we gotta tell you. Okay, we got
First of all, what will help it would be to rate.
This is you can rate it. Your support, your love,
Comments.
all of these things are
Renew for 2 is a hashtag that is huge right now. Hashtag renew for 2. That way they can really understand how many people want a season 2.
renew for 2.
Yep.
Yeah, guys, we really want to do a season 2. There's a lot more story to tell.
Twitter.
The Wests and everything, and we'd love to.
I don't know about you, but I'm really interested to see what happens with Scout, mainly.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually very excited to see what happens with
Because-
Scout too.
Pretty cliffhanger kind of.
Yeah, he's going.
I mean, obviously, what's gonna happen with Maddie? It's like come on.
Yeah,
But that's all.
Absolutely.
That's like saying Michael Jordan's your favorite basketball player. Yeah, we know. We want to know what happens with Maddie. Everyone's interested.
I'm very interested to find out what happens with Taylor because she's kind of going through some interesting stuff.
Yes.
Too, and
Yes.
there's so many loose ends that we'd love to and I put a little bow on. And
Tina's asking, with Maddie running away, how might that affect your character in season 2?
my curious.
Well, Maddie is essentially Henry's only tie to the West family.
As far as we
So-
know.
Brothers. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so I don't. That's actually a really good question. What that will mean for Henry. But yeah, what do you think? For you?
I think that what's interesting is between Maddie and Scout, their brother-sister relationship was touched upon, but hasn't been fully explored. And so I'm very interested to see that because there's a lot of teasing and taunting, but you also hear about how they make music together, which I think is something I'd like to learn more about because they clearly also have a connection, but you don't really see it as much. So
Yep.
Maddie, don't run. Stay with your bro.
What's your favorite song? I just saw favorite song. I didn't. Oh, hold on. Let me scroll back here. Just want to see. Henry and Maddie, best ship ever.
I
Look at that. Look at that.
What's the ship name? Hattie?
Yeah.
Henry?
Hattie, Henry. Interesting. You know what I don't know? Actually, I do know. We're just waiting to find out for season 2. Henry's last name.
Oh. What?
So
Can I make a guess?
I guess. Yeah, sure. Hattie. We got some Hatties up there. Henry.
I feel like it should be an H name.
Oh, you
Henry
think so?
seems like
You think he's a
alliteration,
huh?
like a superhero.
Huh.
Henry Haroldson.
Henry Herbert.
Henry Herbert.
No, I don't like it.
And then his middle name also has Henry Herbert Haroldson.
Oh, I don't
Is
like
that
it.
me,
I
like-
don't like it.
Charmed.
We early on in the show we made some references that Henry felt a bit like Andy from The Office, and I think it veered away from that towards the end, but certainly at the start.
I'd love to see
Taylor Thorne, is she in the building? Tay Tay. Oh, I'm seeing some. Okay, Tay. And Ronnie Lee. Much love. to the Thorne family or the Kennedy family, I suppose. Did we already say? I said what was your favorite song came up?
Favorite song? Like,
can you say hi to
show?
me? I can, Ellie. Hello to you. Sorry. I sometimes would throw that out there and be like, say hi to me, and then like, like Brad Pitt never responds, and I'm like, all right, dude. Sorry, your favorite song?
Of all time. Probably of all time, my favorite song is probably Champagne Supernova by Oasis.
I like Wonderwall too.
I like Wonderwall.
Interesting. I like oh my God, what's it? I used to.
Oh, Viva La Vida.
Viva La Vida, yeah. That was my number one. I don't know why I can remember the title. It was my number one played song on iTunes for like the 10 years that I had that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can fall asleep to that one.
It's a good one.
Do either of you guys watch Grey's Anatomy?
Never checked it out.
I watched spoiler. I watched when McDreamy, his final episode, and man, was that a well-written, moving episode. And I wasn't even invested in the character, but yeah, it was just really cool. He gets like, again, spoilers, he gets like hit by a car, but then because he's like a brain surgeon, I'm pretty sure, but then he's out, so they're working on his brain, but it's at like the quickest hospital they could get it to, so he has a monologue the whole time. They're like, we should do this to him, and he's like, don't do that, that's not the right thing. And it's like, and it slowly ends up, it's pretty crazy, it's well written. Huh. Do you guys like Red Hot Chili Peppers?
I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Have you watched Pretty Little Liars? If so, do you know if there's a spin-off? This is about Northern Rescue. All right? No,
My sisters watch Pretty Little Liars.
2 questions for you.
Yes.
Favorite actor that you worked with?
Worked with.
Who's your biggest inspiration?
That I haven't worked with.
Either or. Dealer's choice.
Favorite actor that I've worked with. I mean, if I say someone from the show, doesn't that just seem a little like, oh, sure it is,
Go ahead.
Yeah. I really like doing scenes with Amalia. I think she's quite unique and fun with it. Yeah. Also, like, I don't have a lot of scenes with Taylor, but she's
amazing,
pure,
natural,
flawless. But I will pick someone. You go. I'll pick someone off this show.
I think my favorite actor I've worked with, if I'm being completely honest, would be Megan Follows.
Yeah, you said that before.
I just feel like I learned like an incredible amount from her.
Speaking of Follows,
but also Billy.
Yeah, I drove him around a bit. I was a chauffeur in the Star Trek. But yeah, season 2, more scenes. Henry and John. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Got Henry
I don't know where I can go with that.
Rescue team.
Henry. Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God! Can I just like give a shout out though? Like I posted it on Instagram a little while ago, but Rodrigo.
Oh my God,
that scene so funny in this show. Like, and I don't know. That's always interesting to me because like that's a part of the show that I never see. So when I got to see,
like on set and stuff.
Yeah, I'm never there, right? But like when I watched the show, like, oh my God, I was like dying laughing that one.
It's so good, and
his reaction is what makes it.
Yeah, he has a good jab, but then immediately goes back into his recesses right away. Yeah, that was jokes. All right. Well, on serious days, I like to use music when it's like, it's like, okay, I need to get to a place or whatever. I'm a big fan of music and a song that moves me. But honestly, like when I was saying with any of the scenes with Eliana or Amalia or you, even when we were doing that, it comes so easy because the writing is so good and we're just all such close friends that I didn't really need to get anywhere for those kind of scenes.
It helps to like bridge the gap between like, oh, these are like actors I'm working with, and kind of like actually become like close with them, and like, but like by the end of it, like Taylor and Amalia are just like close friends now. So it's just like there wasn't a lot of like suspension of disbelief with being like, oh, like who are these people? You know what I mean? But so yeah, that was something I found really helped.
Question for you here. I see. Did you use a real penguin?
Yeah. Real penguin.
Bears.
Deo.
Penguins. Battlestar Galactica.
Office reference.
Evan, we used the same mug. Oh, that was from Amalia, who was here yesterday. You guys didn't watch these?
No.
Come on. Alright.
So you knew you won.
Yeah. They're just any way they can get Henry and Maddie closer together. I get it. All right.
Team Scout.
No, that's my hashtag. He's already got his team. He's got his thing.
Well, Stevie's on your side. Says we need more Henry.
Yeah.
5 exclamation marks.
Anyone want to just start throwing out while we take other questions? Ways that you want more Henry? Go. Yes.
We did have some votes online for Team Gwen.
Yes,
Any-
Gwenry.
Any thoughts about that?
Well,
I think that there's something there.
between them,
Like I think they may have a history.
that's what I actually wonder that. But it's like I don't see Gwen as the kind of character that's going to be bud with anyone she was like that with.
Right.
You know, I don't know. I see
he's
them
in the
as
friend
more
zone with
brothers. I don't think he feels that way about Gwen at all.
Yeah.
That's my take.
True.
I think
How does it get in the way of Glow or Squin? What would you call Squin?
Squen.
Gwout is not what
I
we
like
would call it.
Squen. Squen sounds.
Yo, Gwout, pull it up.
Gwout, that sounds like a
Groot.
that sounds like
Well, I think Henry, realistically, let's say Scout and Maddie were not related. I think Henry and Scout, though an age difference, would obviously get along. I mean, you see towards the end of the season when Henry even kind of gives, what's Christian Martin's character's name again?
Jason.
Jason, yeah. Gives Jason a little hard time. Because it's like, you're now like my little brother.
Yeah.
Even though, Maddie and Henry are not anything, and she breaks my heart.
I was not upset because I understand, but like there was that one like little improv bit we did in that one scene that was so good and it didn't make the cut.
Which bit?
I'm a wrestler. Do you remember
Oh, when I pull up on the ATV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah,
all sweaty. I've been on this guy's back for like the last hour.
so
I'm a
in
wrestler.
the scene I pull up, and it's the first I haven't met, Henry hasn't met Scout yet, and he's basically talking to Maddie, who's on the back, and he says, what's the line?
So I'm like, I'm all like sweaty. I'm like, guys, I'm sorry. I've had a guy riding me on my back for the last hour.
And it's just like, Henry's just like,
And I'm like, oh, I'm a wrestler.
oh, right, and he explains it all. I mean, maybe it was fun. Maybe I see why I didn't make the cut.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit.
Quick, speaking of improv, let's do an improv thing. Let's answer a question simultaneously, like word for word.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
Are you guys Catholic? No. That's all I've got on that question.
I am.
Your hair looks amazing. That's got to be for you.
No, it's for you probably. My
Henry
hair's all
might,
messy.
Henry might work at Slice. Okay. Let's get a question. But there's an idea. I like that.
I actually always liked Kathleen and Henry's rapport, because she's kind of like hormones. Is that what she calls you?
Yeah.
Like there's
And
something.
I think
that's
Henry's
funny.
quite intimidated by her.
Yeah.
You know,
And you can
'cause-
see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I love Kathleen.
Yeah, she's
What a
great.
sweetheart.
That's another person, honestly, who I really liked working with. She's such a like talented and like experienced actress, so it's cool.
I feel like I'm showing a little more love to the live or the Insta questions.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite animal or episode? What was that? Favorite episode? Oh, man, like it's hard not to choose the finale. Just like it's kind of obvious choice. Yeah, that's why I liked it. I drove a truck.
I like episode 9
Yeah.
when John's kind of in the his like dream like sequence. He's in the
Yes.
hospital and Scout gets high.
Yeah.
And I like that episode.
Yeah. My dad's favorite moment was the whole dream sequence.
Yeah. I like those moments in the show. There's another one, I think, what is it, beginning of episode, one where there's the bird in the egg, Kathleen's egg, and 4, beginning of episode 4, bird flies away. It's like some cool surreal moments in the show that I think are
Yes.
interesting.
Yes. Where'd you get your groovy jackets? Atlanta, in the house. I need to watch Atlanta. Charles
I've seen the
Gambino.
first season. It's amazing.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things. That's next show I'm watching. Where'd you get your favorite jackets? Or your jackets? Okay, ready? We're gonna answer this like we bought it at the same place. Well,
I
got
that it
in a beautiful
store,
around
Queen Street,
street
called.
Flock.
It's just called Flock.
It's a great store. Flock.
This is from Top Man.
Oh, we're done.
Top
Top Man.
This is from Top Man.
I don't know. Like I like thrift shopping. I like doing just whatever looks good and doesn't break the bank.
What did you guys think of shooting in Parry Sound? What were your favorite Parry Sound moments? Give us a little tour of Parry Sound. What are your thoughts?
I have been to Parry Sound. My aunt has a cottage right on the same lake that I was staying on, so she'd boat on over, pick me up, we'd have a dinner. It was great. But that was the most I'd experienced actually, like life in Parry Sound, and I just think it feels more like, you know how Turtle Island Bay is written, like it's like Parry Sound feels bigger than it is. It feels like there's way more going on, even though it's so petite when you actually look around.
Even in the wide shots that they get of Parry Sound, it's a beautiful town. Honestly, there was no complaints. It's like we're shooting in cottage country the whole summer. So
Have you been back since still?
no,
I haven't. Tonight?
that's it. Road trip.
Got a lot to do.
What projects have you done since shooting Northern Rescue? What's new?
What did I do? I did this one called Resolve.
Yep.
Which is like a concept. They're trying to get it made into a show. It's pretty cool, and it's a good way to stay in shape. And what else? I've helped out some friends with some short films that go to Ryerson. So I did one called Midnight Marathon and one called Reflection. And yeah, just auditioning though, aside from that. What about you?
I wrapped a movie called Office Games, which is a comedy about this like gamer that lives in his parents' basement, and then they force him to move out and get a job. But then he goes to get when he's at the new job, you start finding out like the other company that have essentially the bad guys that are trying to get rid of him. It's all a lot like a game, and he ends up kind of needing his gamer skills, and it's a big fun thing. And that's I play the lead. God, what is his name? Oh, it was a while ago now. I forget. It's Office Games, and you should check it out. It comes out probably towards the end of the year.
Molly, would like to know if you can come over after the live stream, and can you bring food?
What do you want? That's the real question.
She wants poutine. Poutine. We'll get you some poutine, Amalia. And some oysters. We'll bring some oysters on over too.
I just tried oysters for the first time.
And
boogers in a shell. It's good though. The texture's a little bit.
You know what? The first time I had it was with my buddy's family, who's like quite wealthy, so they knew like what they were doing, and they would give it to me and properly put like a certain amount of this, and you just do it all, and it made a big difference than when I just tried one.
It feels like a vehicle for hot sauce. You know?
Interesting.
Like I'm not in the game for the oyster. I'm in it for the hot sauce.
KK and soup.
Oh yes. And Patricia, Patty Marsh, the most beautiful, wonderful, loving mother in the world, is now with us. Patricia, do you know how to make a comment? Comment something. Comment a question, beautiful mother of mine.
Hi, Patricia.
Here's a question for you. So, most challenging scene and funniest scene.
My most challenging scene was the one where I'm in the hospital with my mom. It's a flashback in episode 8, I believe. It took a few takes to get there, but I think it turned out good. But it was a really hard one. Really, it was like a genuine cry.
And what about your funniest?
Honestly, any scenes, if I'm being honest, where me and Evan were.
We just keep sitting straight, right? I always end up like this.
Any scene where I was shooting with Evan was good fun. We'd be cracking jokes. Probably either the water fight scene or the truth or dare one after in the in Aquaverse. Yeah, those were pretty fun.
Kiara Team Makeup joined in.
Kiara.
Kiki, do you love me? Do my makeup. I mean, that sounded like.
Me and Evan love getting our makeup done.
I really did. I liked working. Well, she did my hair.
Yeah, she
Sorry.
did my hair.
Come on.
Team Beauty.
But Team Beauty. Yeah, no, I like, because to be honest, this sounds like something that's going to sound like very like actory, but like getting your hair done is very particular. And if you don't feel comfortable with the person, sometimes it's a little bit like, they're like, well, how's that? And you're like, it's good. It's like when you go to like first choice haircutters or something and they just keep cutting. And you're like, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And with like,
Well, something that's going to be documented and like seen.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you want to look the way you want to look.
In the end, it's you. It's
Yeah.
you up there looking a certain way. So like we had a great relationship and I was able to be like, I don't like that. She'd be like, well, let's change it.
I like getting my makeup done too. Getting rid of my under eye bags. Anyways.
I my not toughest or like I forget what the way it was worded, but the scene with the letter outside of the hospital with Maddie and Henry, that was, you know what? Because we came at that scene in our first couple takes very differently than it ended up. And shout out to Bradley Walsh for some great directing, because he really was like, this is a heavy moment, you know what I mean? And it really we were like, okay, and we kind of figured it out, and I'm glad that happened because I'm quite happy with where that scene went.
Argentina in the house.
Another question about working with the bear. What was it like working with a real live bear?
I was pretty nervous about working with the bear at first. There was a day before we shot it where I went in to get acquainted with Ursula, and they gave her a watermelon. It's just like a little snack. It wasn't a meal, and her claw just like went through it like butter. And I was like, oh,
That could be me.
I'll probably follow all of the guidelines you give me because but like it was amazing. It was really cool, and it's like an intense scene, and like I'm supposed to be like really like intense in it, and before the day I was like thinking like, am I gonna play this like really like small or be really like act like big about it?
Yeah.
And like as soon as I saw the bear, I was like, there's no way I would be like shouting in front of this like
Yeah, it's true.
this creature.
Right?
Like,
It's true.
there's no way. So it was very cool.
Kimberly asks what our audition process was like. Great question.
So for me, I sent a tape in for this.
Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, Kimberly. First of all, I sent a tape in for the show to play Steve Love's character, who is Jack in episode 1. Didn't get it. Tried out for Henry. Went in, did that audition. They wasn't quite right for it, and then I tried out for Scout.
It's weird because when I went in for the audition, they said, you know, Spencer, do it exactly like he would do it. We wanted him. He needed a bigger role. I was like, all right, okay. Well, and did you have multiple callbacks or chemistry reads or anything?
For Scout,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just 2 auditions. But yeah, it was a lot of different trying different roles, which was very fun. And it's interesting to watch it now and be like, no, I couldn't have been Jack, couldn't have been Henry. How could I be Henry when this guy? So,
you auditioned for Henry before I actually ever did.
did I?
Well, because we passed each other. We just discussed this on the way in. We're this move. That's right where we auditioned. Bada bing! Year ago, history was made. Northern Rescue. And we passed each other. Like I said, we had worked together. Dubai in the house.
Dubai. We'd been hanging out before this, working on a script.
Yeah. We were writing. Seems weird, right?
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Why did we stop doing that?
It was a great script.
It was a good idea.
Do you know anyone named Rebecca?
Of course,
Rebecca?
that's my sister.
Oh, your beautiful sister. Yes.
Rebecca.
What's your favorite color? She asks.
Maybe blue.
As he opens his eyes, his beautiful eyes. All right, mine brown. My favorite color.
I used to say black, but I feel like that's a little bit like
Yeah.
it's one. It's not a color.
I like
it's a
green.
shade.
I like green. I love green.
Where's your favorite place to get away or thing to do to relax?
Get away. Huh. Well, I grew up in Woodstock, a couple hours from. Thank you so much for noticing me. Your sister's just loving it. A couple hours from Toronto, and my parents are often gone. They go up to their cottage. Well, yeah, and so there is just amazing. They've got like the best backyard, hot tub, little everything there, and so that's my oasis. But when they're there, nuh-uh. Kidding. Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad.
My mom just said you are so lucky to be noticed, Bex.
Oh, your whole family's. So is
Yeah.
this most of your followers just family?
Yeah, I got a big family.
Where are both of you from?
I'm from Mississauga, which is just outside of Toronto, Ontario.
Woodstock. Both Canadians.
Canadian boys.
3, 2, 1. Hockey.
Oh, okay. Again.
So the point of the game is we both say a word, and then we have to find a word that makes sense with both words.
Word association.
3, 2, 1.
Plant.
Blue. I don't know, man. 3, 2, 1. Daisy. Is that a blue plant?
I don't know. It's kind of a bluish tree.
Daisy's not blue. Back to the show.
The drawing board.
Well, Philly.
Boston. Hello from Boston. We love Boston.
Hello, and France. Hello, France.
And Texas. Can I ask that again? Can you ask that again? Sorry.
Yeah, what was your most favorite moment while filming?
We had some Twisted Teas once. Those were great drinks.
Just recessive.
That's a great question. It's so while filming. I mean, can we include like back at the house and stuff? He's like, no.
Me and Evan actually, should I tell them the Seuss?
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
Probably the hardest I've laughed
Pittsburgh.
since then. And Pittsburgh, hello.
Places. That's what Bo Burnham would say. Places.
No, we had this like bit. I'm not sure if it would really even be funny now, but like,
It's so funny.
it's really funny. You actually will probably be better at explaining.
So we came up with this idea that maybe Dr. Seuss is not that great of a poet. He just writes himself into these corners where he doesn't know what to say, and so he just makes up a word. Like he's like, "There's something in my pocket. There's something in my pocket. What's in your pocket? We need the book by noon, Doctor.
We got a deadline, Dr. Seuss.
To walk it in my pocket.
Fine.
Genius. It's just crazy.
I was walking down the street on a Sunday when I ran into a blubbity blumblay.
Yeah, a blumblay. Oh, it's perfect. It'll work. It's a great word to use.
For some reason, like I was probably laughing about this for like
We're laughing really hard.
like a good 2 hours.
Yeah. I think that's incredibly funny. Hopefully it
It could
translates.
be a good skit, honestly.
We need more Henry from Stevie
Oh, you're getting a call
on Facebook.
from the animal clinic.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Sorry,
you sure? We can answer that.
Go ahead. Come on. I thought I turned those off.
No, it's fine. I want to
it's
make
fine.
sure you're like.
Yeah,
Is it a dog
It's just
or is it a cat? Because
drug orders.
nice.
Can we give a shout out to?
I'm a dog guy, by the way.
We got a shout out for Israel, Pittsburgh, Denmark, Italy. What is up?
Italy. I would like to go to Italy.
Michigan and the Netherlands too.
Been to Michigan.
Michigan. Never been.
No,
What about the Netherlands?
never been.
Do you consider yourself to be good old-fashioned values or crazy and wild?
That's a very interesting question.
Good old
What does that
fashioned
mean, like-
values.
Yeah.
Good old fashioned.
Like we are that.
Yeah, like yourself, personally.
I don't get it. Am I weird?
You pursue good family values, or do you go crazy and wild and you're experimental in your life?
Huh.
I'm pretty.
Huh.
I'd say I'm more on the crazy, wild, experimental side.
Yeah, but you're a family boy at heart. You're a mom.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally like a family values kind of person too. I don't know.
What's your mom and dad's name?
Cheryl and Bob.
Cheryl and Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, seem like cool people. Doug and Patty, mine. I'm a family guy. I mean, I'm not. When it's time to go crazy or it's time to party, I party. But I don't know. I like.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
New York City, Virginia, Morocco,
I just got back from New York City.
Palestine. We're out here. You know what I watched? I don't know why New York City just made me.
You know
think
what's so
of
good about this?
Mm.
Scotland. They don't know. They don't know. There's no Scotland in here.
When I answered that question with Captain Marvel earlier, what was the most recent movie I'd seen? I lied because the most recent movie I'd seen is actually one of my favorite movies, and it's When Harry Met Sally. And when I saw New York City on there, it made me think of it. If you guys haven't seen When Harry Met Sally, you gotta watch it. Such a well-written, well-acted, amazing movie. Rob Reiner.
You know what else in New York City that I was right at? I was filming right where they filmed on the Central Park ice rink.
Mm.
Do you know what they filmed there?
Home Alone 2.
Yes, actually, but not what I was talking about.
Elf?
You just watched it. Make you my bitch.
Oh, Limitless.
Yeah, they filmed that when
Limitless.
she grabs the kid and slings him. When the guy's
Right,
chasing
right,
him,
right,
that's
right.
that. Yeah, did you watch Harry
Limitless.
Met Sally since Limitless? Is
Nah,
Limitless your most recent?
Limitless is my most recent.
One of my top movies, Limitless.
I love Limitless.
Absolutely.
Fun fact: Shia LaBeouf was supposed to play Bradley Cooper's part. Got in a
Oh,
accident.
Shia is in the
Oh,
house.
Shia,
We love you.
do it. You know that video?
It's all for me, folks.
Please do it. Lots of questions as to whether you're single, available, want to marry anybody.
All I'm focused on is Maddie. I'm just trying to stay in character.
Yeah.
He's with a woman,
Yes,
a beautiful woman.
I am. Beautiful, beautiful.
Penelope? Princess.
It's Paige.
Paige. Shout out to Paige.
Jesus.
I hear she likes to excel at everything she does.
I don't want. Yeah.
No, single as
Here's another question. Any aspirations for
A
writing
shot?
and directing? And if so, would you want to write and direct an episode of one of your own shows? Like,
Well, I'm a toot Leah's horn one more time here. If I were to direct, I would want to do it alongside Leah because she's gone to school for it. She knows what she's doing. Plus, there's a lot of times where she would just need a rock, and I could be that rock, you know. But no, I do consider myself a writer, which is weird to say when I don't like sit down and just have a bunch of scripts. But I 100% love writing. Jay Leno was like this, where he can't sit down with a blank piece of paper and just go, all right, let me make some gold. He has a team that brings him ideas, and that's when it
He's an
starts
outline.
flowing. Yeah.
Well, that's how you even are with like the script, right?
That's what I mean,
see
right?
a line
all of a
and
sudden
he'll
it's there.
like,
and I'm
add
like,
little
this
things
is
to
better.
it.
Mhm.
He'll change it in a way that
Not better.
not better, just like no, never.
Never better. We can't get much better than the writers. And
I was gonna say,
Sweden
if
loves you. We love Sweden.
If I was to do one other thing aside from acting in the business, actually,
Hashtag Jason or hashtag Henry. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead. I just had to clarify that there's no hashtag Team Jason out there. Okay, it's Henry.
I'm hashtag Team Jason. Is it Jout? That's the ship name for Jason and Scout. There's a lot of gout. Anyways, what was I saying? God, come on, please. Come on, jeez. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying.
So if you writing, directing,
Oh,
producing.
yeah, if I was to do another thing aside from
Yeah.
acting in the industry, I would probably either do writing or I would want to be a makeup artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like weird like special effects, like a Rick Baker. You guys
Oh,
seen
yeah,
Rick
yeah,
Baker?
yeah.
Do some
Yeah.
horror makeup effects. It'd be cool.
Shout out to Brad from Baltimore.
Brad from
Brad from
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Ready? Let's give a little rap to Brad from Baltimore.
Okay,
Okay, you give a line and
I'll do the beat.
Oh God. Okay. Hey, yo, you know he's here, show ain't bad. He likes to watch Northern Rescue, name is Brad. Yo, season 2, cause he wants it more. We're shouting out to Brad right from Baltimore. Woo! Okay.
What do you guys do between shooting projects?
I watch a lot of TV. I watch too much TV.
I don't watch any TV anymore.
I
It's
watch
the
a lot of
weirdest
movies.
thing.
I watch a lot of YouTube.
Golf. Love me some golf. And like basketball, sports, anything sportive. 3, 2, 1.
Costa Rica, Germany, Atlanta.
Go. Yes, everybody. My mother just said hello. Patty Marsh, hello, mother. I love you.
Hi,
Patty.
People want to know how you got your start in the business. How did you become an actor? Why? How?
I was really into like musical theater growing up.
Same.
Yeah, I loved it.
Did you love it?
No, I did. I really,
See,
really
I
loved it.
loved the acting part.
Yeah,
of it.
no, I loved the acting, but I loved how big it was. I think.
Well, you know,
Let's do that
again, if I went to see a play, I understood musicals because I'd have a song in my head.
Yeah.
But on stage, I was like not trying to sing about like here's my cheese. Like I was just like let's act. Let's have like a scene.
I always liked how like ridiculous it was. Like there was something I enjoyed about it. Like, oh, I'm gonna like sing about my emotions.
Yes, right. But that's what.
I don't know. But anyways, I really like musicals. Did a lot of community theater. I kind of just honestly, I don't have like a hardened like way to tell you. Like I don't know. It kind of just my agent just kind of like found me and I was a total like
Found
lucky.
you?
Well, like I did a thing and then I did like this like workshop, this musical theater workshop, and then she was like, "Oh, try out for me," and I was like, "Yes," right? And then I tried out. And
It was like some Marilyn Monroe thing where they spotted you in like a coffee shop. And
no, it wasn't like that. I mean, like I was already
Right.
like, you know what I mean? I was already pursuing it, but I didn't like. I don't know. It kind of just
I,
unfolded.
my mom's good friend Shelly. Shout out to Shelly. She got, do you know Kevin Zegers or Kevin Zegers?
Yep.
She got him into the business. She drove him to and from all these auditions and stuff. And then he ended up getting like Air Bud, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I was doing a lot of theater and stuff. And she was like, well, why don't we get you an agent? And I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't know. Like, that's when that world seems so far away, right? And all of a sudden it can connect. And I would go from Woodstock to Toronto for auditions like once or twice a week. I had a little thing on Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. Played some badminton with Dustin Hoffman. Don't mean to brag. He doesn't remember me. And I got a couple roles in some music videos. In fact, if you want to go look at Sum 41 music video called Some Say, you can see me in it
Long hair.
multiple times. Super long, red hair. And then there was actually genuinely a moment, and this sounds weird, but when I was like, I don't want to do this because I don't want to be a child star. And that sounds weird. That sounds like, oh, because I'm going to be. I don't mean
Sounds
that.
mature, honestly. You were just like, no, I want to like harness.
Exactly. Plus, acne and braces. I didn't want that to be remembered forever.
Right.
So I just made a decision to let go of my agent, go to school for it. I went to college for acting for film and television, and just got an agent out of that. And yeah, I kind of kept going with it.
Did you wrestle before? And do you think Scout's going to find his way back onto the team?
I did not wrestle before. I was never a big sports kind of guy. I just was very short growing up. I didn't like get. Like,
You have a growth spurt?
yeah, I had a growth spurt like late, which was like grade 10. But anyways, yeah, no, I never wrestled before, so I got to like learn. I got to learn all about that, and which was a lot of fun, and it's a very interesting world. And yeah, I hope Scout finds his way back on the team. I think there's some interesting kind of things to be explored with like, wrestling and how Scout kind of lives a bit in the shadow of John the Hammer West's wrestling glory, and I think that but I definitely want to see him get back on the team. I think it provides an interesting mirror to him and his actual real life issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're not quite wrapped up yet, but we're getting towards the end. So any last questions you want to toss out there? We would love to answer. Give me some good ones too. Give me some good questions.
We also, while we're waiting for that, we want to remind you guys to follow Northern Rescue on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter.
A big one. If you genuinely want a season 2, you gotta rate it. You gotta rate it on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb because as cute as your little comments are that tag us and say we love you in this, we love you in that, blah blah blah. That doesn't necessarily tell the important people. So if you can use again hashtag renew for 2, they're seeing that. All these ratings on each episode, even
Everything you guys are doing, if you keep it up, we'll get to have a season 2, and we really hope that we can share that with you guys, because we love shooting this first season, and we'd love to all go back to Paris Sound and do it all again.
Can we have your cell numbers? Yeah, you go first. We'll answer them in think one.
If you could work with any actor or actress, who would it be?
Oh, man, such a loaded question. You go.
Probably Christian Bale.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I love Christian Bale. One of my favorite actors.
Man. I like Matt Damon a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. What's your favorite movie all time?
Clockwork Orange.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Mine's The Departed. You knew that?
I did know that.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Just love it. See, like an obvious answer is Leo. Of course I want to work with Leo, but it's like You almost feel like Christian Bale. There's an it's like, oh,
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's something about Christian Bale. Just like seems like he'd be so intense.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it would be like just a total trip to. You know what I mean?
You're walking in the middle of my scene.
Da-da-da-da.
Anyways, we'd love to work with you.
Yeah.
Nighttime or morning?
Night
Night.
person.
But you know what? No, that's not true. I thrive at night. Like if I have to do a self tape or I have to do stuff, I prefer to do it at night, which is weird. But I love getting up early. I'm like, everyone's like, oh, dude, why do you have all this energy? Because I'm breathing. but like once I'm up, I'm up. Whereas a lot of people take like a long time.
I hate getting up early. I'm a nightmare before noon.
Oh no.
That's like a band
You
name.
look at me. Nightmare Before Noon.
Nightmare before noon. It's like an emo.
You want to
band.
know what happens in season 2? Henry
You're a
Scout.
nightmare. Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Go for it. We don't want to hear you sing. Any advice for aspiring actors? Sorry? Advice for aspiring actors. You know what I've learned? It's not because people always go, oh, I could have done that. Yeah, 100% you could have. It's not that you couldn't have, but what did you bring that was you? And not you, but what did you bring that was unique? What did you bring that they were like, wow, how can we not have that guy? And you don't want to make this crazy choice like you just come in with an eye patch on or something. But it's about bringing to the words something just unique that, because, yeah, I guess that's my advice.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's not like the words are the words. You're gonna do that anyway. So it's like really you got to show them who you are and why you're the one they want.
Right.
How long does the season take to shoot?
4 months, I would say,
We're there the whole summer.
give or take. Now, unless scroll down a little, yeah.
What's your name? ZXINXB.
Zinksby, happy birthday.
Happy birthday! But like, what's your name?
Well, we're not gonna. Come on.
Okay.
Kathleen, my woman crush Wednesdays is here. Hi, Kathleen.
Hello, Kathleen.
She says you look like troll.
Yeah.
You are.
Back to back. There's your promo shot for this. Wait, lean more in for the Insta. There's your promo shot. Take the shades off.
I'm sorry. Hey,
Hey.
hey.
So yeah.
It's very walking. Hey.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Why?
Oh,
It's funny.
we're going live.
So we got 5 more minutes. Let's discuss more about like where would you, if you could, since we've got some writers in the room and we have an excuse, where would you like your character to go for season 2? What are some things you think would be interesting to touch on?
I honestly think it'd be very interesting to touch on the kind of Scout's interest in music and the arts and his interest in wrestling and how that weighs with like what he's doing to follow expectation
Mm-hmm.
from his father and what he's doing because it feels like it's him.
And is your girlfriend gone? That's out of the picture, you think?
Allison could make a return. There's also that like little Gwen spark. I don't
Mhm.
know.
I do think she's bad news, but maybe he needs a little bad news.
Yeah, we could see Scout go down a bit of a bad boy route.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'd like to see some, a little bit of Henry's backstory. Who is Henry? Why is Henry?
Take it all the way back. Conception.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool though because we've got to know Henry. We've got to know Henry so much right at the front and who he is at the time, but there's so much more to dive into.
What's your favorite part of the show?
My favorite part of the show, and like when we were initially working on it, is the aspect of how everyone deals with loss and with grief, and how you get to see that in so many different lights. And I think that that's like a really important thing because a lot of people go through something and they feel like they're the only one, and it's interesting to hear a bunch of different sides to it. Having watched the show, I really like all the levity that's in it. There's a lot more like humor than I expected, which I think is really it adds a nice contrast.
Yeah. I like the rescues actually as much as like when you read the script, because on the day they know what they're going to do with it, they know how they're going to film it, so it doesn't necessarily pop on the script. You just kind of get the points. But then when you watch it, you watch the rescues. They're quite exciting. You know who I love? Michael Xavier.
He's great.
So good, and he's so just believable. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's no like I'm gonna be this or I'm gonna be. It's just him, and it's just like I buy it. I buy every second of it.
He's a badass.
Mm-hmm. And a hot cup of coffee, if I do say myself.
After shooting the season, did any of you go and do a Billy Baldwin marathon of movie watching?
You know,
I watched a bit of Gossip Girl
I watched him on Gossip
with him
Girl.
and Serena's dad.
Yep.
Oh,
No, I can't
the
say
live's
that.
over. Right?
It died.
Oh, it died.
How about the other one?
This one's still
This
good.
one's still good.
Keep going.
Facebook still running. I can't say I did that with Billy, unfortunately, but again, I'm not watching what I was saying is I didn't watch a bunch of Billy stuff or yet, but I don't watch a lot right now, and it's weird. It's the first time in my life where I'm not just like watching TV a lot or watching movies a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would love to see a standalone episode where they explore the lighthouse.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Interesting. That was from David John Coles.
Oh, the shop owner.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
there you go.
You got arrested.
Yes, David. Thank you. You're right. And thank you for knowing more about my character.
So
I love you too.
This one says, we honestly just only want Henry. Get rid of everyone else, Henry. Wow. That was from
Especially
Evan Marsh.
Scout.
Yeah. Especially, please. If anyone's gone, it needs to be Scout. Hi from Toronto. Toronto's in the house.
Hello.
So, quick question.
Peru.
I've seen a couple times for you. Scout and Gwen, where do you think they should go? Should anything happen?
I think Scout and Gwen would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a bit of trouble.
I get this vibe that Gwen
Might be like using.
can pack her bags and be gone.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? Like this,
I totally agree.
like this. Have you ever seen Matchstick Men with Nicolas Cage? And it turns out like it was all a con. I get this vibe from Gwen. That
I can totally see
there's something that's not right about Perry Sound and the yacht and hanging out with Henry. Something that's like, what are you getting at?
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
But
I don't know. I think it would be an interesting thing to explore. It could be trouble. Could be good. Never know.
as much as she could take you down a bad path, you could take her down a good path. Although, would Henry not have already done that if it was possible?
It's true.
You know.
Maybe Henry's way more trouble than he lets on.
Mm.
What if Henry's like a psychopath?
Henry's just like a really sordid dude.
Come on my boat.
And he's just yeah.
Any plans to move to Hollywood or go to the U.S. for your careers?
I'd love to.
Being there, yeah, I tend to go there for pilot season. It's the kind of thing that I would want to do. I don't want to just it's time to move to Hollywood. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'd want to do
Pack your
it.
bags.
Yeah, and it's 1920.
For some reason we're in the roaring 20s.
I would want to do it when it's right, or if a production brings you out there for work. But I don't want to just do it because I got a lot of friends and family here, and let's be honest, this industry's all tapes, everything done online. So when you can go out there accordingly, that's fine. But I don't think I just want to, when you have a whole life to be out there. For now, I'm in my mid-20s. I want to enjoy it with my friends and my youth.
True.
And plus, if you don't come, what would I ever do without Scout? My boy Spence.
We spent a while in LA together, like a month.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Same
pretty fun.
place.
We lived in LA for a month together.
Yeah. My good boy Spencer here decided he'd get a really rundown place, and he's like, I won't even be in it much. And he went in there, and there was like really creepy people, and it seemed like cockroaches. So he's like, hey man, you still got a couch? Come on over, dude.
I got there. I thought it was gonna be like a normal Airbnb. I went a little bit. I lowballed it a little bit, and I got there, and it ended up being like, okay, so you're room 4, bed 27, and I go in, and it's just like the sketchiest place. I was like, oh my god. I called my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I'm scared. Yeah.
So.
Hi, Naya. Hi, Anna.
Hi, everyone. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
We had a great time. Taylor or Amalia question is both. The answer is both.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We are probably going to wrap it up. Speak Portuguese. I can't do that.
Right.
I could try, but I'm not going to. I feel like I'm going to insult someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what? Again, not to plug it too hard, but guys, rate as much as you can. Rotten Tomatoes. You know, you don't need to be rating all these, you know, blockbuster Marvel movies. What you want is these heart to heart family dramas.
Yeah.
That really.
That's what we all want. I think
Yeah.
a little bit of family at the end of the day.
And there's a reason we're number one on IMDb for the family shows. There's a reason, and you know what? It'd be absurd not to see where the West Family goes.
I concur.
Yes. So thank you guys so much. We had a lot of fun doing this. Sure, it won't be the last time. And here's to seeing us on season 2.
Bye, guys.